Hello, this is Ravi from Open Concept. We're going to be talking today in this screencast about translating the interface. In a later screencast, we'll be covering how to translate content. The two are different, and we'll go over that first when we begin. To begin, however, we're at the openconcept.ca website, where you can find this screencast and more, as well as information on our company and what we do. For now, we'll go to our local install of Drupal 4.7. For your you may well have a different theme and a different layout and design, but certain things will almost always exist, including links, this menu here if you've logged in, and the content, as well as your logo. Now, to make a general distinction, we translate with Drupal the interface differently from the way we would translate the content. And to make that distinction a bit more clear, the interface includes things like your menus, your logos, your navigation, whereas your content includes mainly these nodes that we have here, and they would likely be extended downwards. You'd have a lot more content with any other install. However, for this screencast, we're going to be focusing mainly on how to translate the interface. Now, broadly speaking, the interface is translated by finding strings, by finding words and sentences and stuff, and telling the system to replace those wherever they're found. So, for example, if we wanted to translate welcome, we would ask it to look for welcome when you're searching in, when you're browsing in French, and to translate that into bienvenue. And we're going to do just that. We're going to go to the Administer panel, and we're going to go to this feature right here called Localization. Now, in here we have a list of all the installed languages, with a couple of them are this specific one is disabled, and this one is known as the default. But incidentally, we've just created EN-CA and FR-CA for Canadian English and Canadian French, respectively. But we're going to do this search idea. We're going to search for welcome, and it says manage strings. Well, a string is a way of identifying a word. To search for the word welcome, you want to get the string capital W E L C O M E. So we're going to put that in right now. Capital W E L C O M E. That is a string that it's going to search for. And as we click search, it's going to give us a spit out of all of the occurrences of welcome in the site. These are a number of pages within the site that we don't actually want to translate at the moment. However, welcome right here we do want to translate. So we're going to click on this in Edit, and it's going to give us the opportunity to define what we want it to translate it into, and what those translations are. So in this case, in the French, we just want bienvenue. And if it were, for example, different in Canadian English, which is what this represents, we could put something in. So if you were doing color, and color was showing up as C-O-L-O-R, the American version, you could put in C-O-L-O-U-R. But in this case, we'll just put in the bienvenue for the French and save the translation. Now, this has not changed what we're looking at, because as you can see, welcome, and that's because the default language is English. If we were to, however, go to the FR-CA, which is the French language setting in the URL, you'll see that we'll have no content, because there's no French content set up, and we will get to that in the next screencast. However, we will notice that the interface has changed to a French one. There, of course, aren't that many translations that have been created, but in this case, this one translation has, and that is showing up. We will be moving on to content in the next screencast, so please stay tuned. For the moment, we hope you'll be able to translate the interface of your website pretty soon. And if you have any questions, you can by all means go to openconcept.ca for this screencast and more. And I hope you enjoy your Drupal install. Thank you very much. Bye.